Now you're a new content creator. Congratulations. You're a small channel. You've done some videos. You're feeling more confident with each upload. And so with that little bit of confidence, you think, I've got it right this time. You've listened to all the recommendations. You've done your research. You've done your title. You've done your thumbnail. You make your video. You edit for a few hours and then you publish it and you hold your breath. And then you wait and you anxiously open up YouTube Studio to find that you're not as good as you thought you were. And you feel like a failure. I just want you to know that every new content creator feels that way. You are not alone. But everyone is different and can be affected in a couple of different ways. A lot of people will only publish a few videos and they look at their analytics and then they give up. The analytics can suck the air right out of your balloon and they can affect your mindset negatively. The other way that analytics affects people is they don't see their videos getting the views that they think they should, and they don't see the viewers interacting with their videos with likes, shares, and comments. And they'll misinterpret that and they think they need to pivot. In fact, I've seen some small channels pivot with every video because they're trying to figure out how the algorithm works. So stop chasing the algorithm. It's not the algorithm that you need to figure out, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. In fact, chasing the algorithm can actually hurt your channel and not help you. Welcome back. My name's Melissa, and this is Money from Zero, and this is where I like to share my tips and strategies for growing my channel organically to help you along your journey with little to no investment. If you're thinking of giving up your YouTube journey and you're thinking that maybe the market's too saturated and that there's too many people already on YouTube, there's too many people in your niche, I want to give you a little bit of perspective. Did you know that there's about 2.5 billion people that actively watch YouTube? And it's the second to Facebook, which is about 3 billion people, and a little over 5 billion people worldwide on social media. And so that means there's about 50% that access YouTube. That is a lot of people. There's two things I think small channels have to understand about the algorithm. How the algorithm works is not as complex as it's made out to be, even though it is a complex system. Simply put, the algorithm is a system whose job is to determine which videos are recommended to the viewers. It does this by analyzing and matching the videos with the viewers that might have the most engagement and keep them on the platform the longest. It looks at the viewer's behavior, the video's performance, and the metadata. And if you want to learn a little more about metadata, you can check out this video up here. I see so many people saying that the algorithm hates me and YouTube is shadow banning me. If you're one of these people, type it in the comments. Shadow banning means that without telling you or you even realizing it, that YouTube is limiting your visibility to viewers. That's done by your videos not showing up in search, or maybe your video may be flagged for not following community guidelines or flagged for inappropriate content. This is not the case. You are not being shadow banned by YouTube, and YouTube doesn't hate you. YouTube is a business and it's in the business of making money through advertising. The second thing the algorithm will do is it will push out content for bigger channels because they have more viewers. Bigger channels often have loyal followers that will engage in their content immediately after they post it. Just like Mr. Beast, for instance. He has millions of subscribers, and so they're waiting for the next video to come out. And when a video is watched immediately after you post it, the algorithm sees that content is valuable and then it pushes it out to a wider audience. The best time to post can be found in your YouTube Studio under Audience. To maximize your reach, you would need to post at the time when very many of your viewers are on YouTube, and you can see that in the dark purple. So the ultimate question for yourself is, what kind of videos am I creating that is engaging viewers and keeping them on YouTube? Who is my audience? You have to determine your niche so you can determine the audience that your niche will attract and who you want to speak to. But you do have to give it some time, and you have to let the audience come to you. You'll find throughout the process that you're going to gain and you're going to lose subscribers. And this is normal, and you don't have to let it discourage you. If your videos aren't doing well, it may not necessarily be because it's a bad video. It may just be that your video hasn't found the right audience yet. If you want to see if your video is showing up in search, then you can go into incognito and search to see if your video shows up in search. To assess your audience, you can also go into the analytics to see the age group of the people watching, the geography, and what other videos that they're watching. So the lesson for this video is to avoid the temptation to make a pivot with every video trying to chase the algorithm. Stop chasing the algorithm. Remember that it's meant to bring the viewers to you. If you keep mixing up your content, it could take even longer to find your audience. Just remember that a steady pace wins the race.